Hello and welcome to the first video on factors. This is a very quick video and it's all about teaching you what factors are before we go on to more in-depth look at factors. So let's look at this. We all know our times tables. 1 times 6 is 6, 2 times 4 is 8. These are just an example of a few of them. And if you think of your times tables, every answer that stands on this side of the equal sign has two numbers that actually come to it, like this one here. 1 times 6 equals 6. Okay, let's choose another one. 9 times 3 equals 27. So the ones that are multiplied have a special name. They are called factors. So if we were to say, what are the factors of 6? We would say, in this particular situation, 1 and 6 come to 6 over here. We know that 2 times 3 can also come to 6. Those would be two more factors of 6. But in this particular example that I've given you here, what are our factors of 6 here? They are 1 and 6. They are the factors that come to the number on the other side, 6. So let's look at the factors of 8 in this particular case. We have 2 times 4. Those are factors of 8. We also know other factors of 8 are 8 times 1 equals 8. So there's many ways of getting to the answers, but we're just looking at what factors are called but for now. So in this particular case, to get to 8, we're timesing 2 and 4, and they are called the factors of 8. 2 is a factor, 4 is a factor. Let's look at the factors of 16 in this particular case. 8 times 2 equals 16. So the factors there are 8 and 2. In the next one, how did we get to 27 here? What were our factors? They were 9 times 3. The next one, how did we get to 20? We said 2 times 10. And those were the factors to get to 20 in that case, 2 times 10. Okay, let's look at a few more. How did we get to 16 here? We said 4 times 4. Those were the factors of 16 in that particular problem. Next one, how did we get to 50? We said 5 times 10. Those were the factors there. And what are the factors of 21 in this equal sum? They are 7 and 3. Those are the factors for that particular one. 8 over here, we said 8 times 1. And the last one, let's look at the factors of 22 over there. They were 11 times 2. Now we know our times table, so we understand all of those. As long as you know that these numbers here are called factors. So if I say to you, what are the factors of this particular one that I'm writing down here? 5 times 5 equals 25. And if I say, what are the factors of this 25? You're going to say they are 5 and 5. Okay, got it. Now, if you look at your times tables, the way you've learned them at school, they look something like this when you get them right in the beginning before you become experts while you're memorizing them. So if we just look at our 2 times table now, let's have a look at it. And we can show you what all the factors are of 2 up until 12 times 2. Okay, so let's look at them from 1 times 2 to 12 times 2. We've got 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 4 and 2, 5 and 2. These are all factors on your 2 times table of the number that they come to on the next side of the equal sign. So if I were to say to you, what are the factors of 14 on the 2 times table? You would say 2 times 7. And if I were to say to you, what are the factors of 16 on the 2 times table? You would say 2 times 8. And if I were to say to you, what are the factors of 18? You would say 2 times 9 and so on. 20 would be 2 times 10. This is our 2 times table. 22 would be 2 times 11. 24 would be 2 times 12. If I had to say to you, what are the factors of 24 on the 3 times table? You would go and look at your 3 times table and you'd say 3 times 8 equals 24, because we know we can also get to 24 on the 3 times table. So if I said to you, factors of 24 on the 3 times table, there's 3 3 times what? 3 times 8. Those are the factors of 24. Okay, so you've got a basic grasp of factors here. We're going to go into more detail on the next video.